I'm just excited because I haven't seen Jana forever. So welcome back to the Todd and Erin morning stream here on GetBartDaily.com. You look so good.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
No, seriously, it's been like, 10 years at least.
I know.
Now,
It's been...
can I brag on you just a little bit?
Sure.
See, Jana Francis did something that, this was way before Groupon or any of the big deal sites like Zulily or the other ones. And you came up with, was it Baby Deals the first one?
Baby Steals,
Baby
yes.
Steals, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was Baby Deals back then, and then you moved to Steals, but it was always Steals.
Yep, it always started with the website itself, so Baby Steals or Kids Steals, and then about 4 years into it, I actually bought Steals.com, and then...
Genius.
Yes, thank you.
So, I mean, obviously you knew your market because it's like, there's no place that has more children than us.
Yes.
We all know how ridiculously expensive things are, and you're going to buy a pair of $20 shoes.
That's right.
That will eventually be useless in about 30 seconds. So you knew your market. So how did it get started, though?
Yeah, so I was actually in media in Utah, as you know, at KSL News Radio and KSL.com. And I was pregnant with my third child. And it had been 6 years since I'd had a baby. So I'm looking online for all the latest and greatest products for my daughter because I actually had a great career and could afford to buy some cool stuff,
Kind
right?
of exciting, I know.
Yeah, and so, but I didn't have time because of being a busy mom of, 2.5 kids and having a demanding career. I didn't have the time to go to the baby stores and the brick and mortar boutiques and that kind of thing. So I'm just starting to look online. And this is at a time where, I mean, online shopping now seems so, everybody shops online.
Yeah, it's effortless, yeah. But back then, you didn't have the same kind of selection or options.
Not at all. Women were so underserved online. And, I remember looking for a diaper bag and trying to figure out, like, okay, what am I going to wear for this, or, have for this baby? And it was just a picture and a price. You were lucky if you could find the measurements. You were lucky if you could hear more or read more about the brand or the quality.
Yeah, what's the fabric? Do I know it? Yeah, exactly.
But there were all these great brands that I felt like on the main retail sites really needed a little bit more explanation, a little bit more promotion. And when I realized that there really wasn't a website out there that spoon-fed busy moms like me, what are the latest and greatest products? Because I wanted to know why this diaper bag and not that one.
Yeah, exactly.
But there really wasn't a website that did that. So, combining my obsession with my profession is kind of what I did because, of course...
Perfection.
Yeah, shopping online plus, digital media and media and broadcasting type stuff. So anyway, it just kind of... I realized to myself, if there isn't a website that can spoon-feed a busy mom like me something interesting every day and give it to me at a great deal, then maybe I should create it. And so that's kind of where the concept started.
And then the evil genius began. That's so cool. Well, now we're how many years later? Like,
it'll be 10 years this April that I launched.
That's
which
amazing.
Is crazy to me.
So now we have Baby Steals, Kid Steals, She Steals. I mean,
Yes.
everything. So it's the massive monolith of awesomeness. What were a couple of the biggest mistakes you made starting out? Because you were one of the groundbreakers.
Yes.
So you were kind of feeling your way around.
Yeah, I mean, hindsight's 2020, and I've made so many mistakes.
That's how we learn. I hate that.
Really
I hate
is.
that though. It's like
Yeah.
I don't want to learn.
I know. It's really hard to pinpoint one specific mistake, but I would say if I could do anything differently from the very beginning when I started, it would be believe in myself more. Because the reality is, I had a very demanding career, but I had this idea and I wanted to get it going. And I launched in April of 2008, but I had the idea in 2006. And so it took me 18 months from idea to, concept, to actually going live. And that was mainly because, all of the other things I had going on in my life. But if I could do it over, I would have kind of fast-tracked that because I had no idea that the idea that I was working on was going to become... I mean, the reality is, Steals.com is amazing and it's great, but, and I don't really want to say but if you look back, some other companies came in with a similar concept. Later on, they got tens or in some cases hundreds of millions of dollars in funding.
Wow.
And they surpassed, anything that, Steals.com has ever generated. Some of those are no longer in business, mind you.
Exactly.
But if I would have realized the speed to market that would have been necessary online, I probably would have done things a lot faster and really believed in my idea But again, hindsight's 2020.
No, but see, that's the thing though. Digital's like that. It's like a foot race. It's like the same weird thing with the video podcasting. We're like, okay, how does a digital platform work? And it's a foot race to get ahead of everybody else.
Absolutely.
Because you're right. Once you're in and you're entrenched, you're the first person.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the best way to work your system so that you get all the best deals and like all the coolest stuff? Because I'm the same way. I'm Scottish. In my family, there's shame if you pay full retail.
Exactly.
I would be shunned. I've been on your site more than I can count. So what's the best way to work it to make it work for you?
So the best way, there's a couple things. One is to sign up for the emails because it's easy to forget because there's something new every single day at 9 a.m. on all 4 steals.com websites. So it's easy to, get in your routine and totally forget, what's on? Oh, I missed that on Baby Steals 3 days ago or on She Steals. And I get that every single day. Someone messages me every single day and says, I just caught up on my emails and I missed Mondays and it looks like it's sold out. Is there any way to get any more? So if you're truly a major deal shopper, it's signing up for the email and check the site at least once a day. Because the other thing is, and here's another real trick that a lot of people forget, if you log in and create an account, which is totally free, just put in your email address, every time you visit the site, you get what's called Steal Points.
Really?
So every single day, if you click to Baby Steals and She Steals and Craft Steals and Kid Steals.
Oh man, why did you start Craft Steals? You know how screwed I am now?
I know.
Jana, seriously. You just took the rest of my credit card. Okay, go on, I'm sorry.
So you get 8 points a day, which actually it translates into 8 cents. If you just check the site every single day, I'll click to all 4, it's $30 a year.
Man, you're like a Bitcoin faucet, except for
Right?
more fun. You are.
Totally.
I swear. Okay, what is like the most satisfying? There's always like one brand you chase, like the great white whale, and then you get them and you're like, I am God, right here. I mean, which one did you catch that really got you excited?
It's so funny you mentioned that because I was thinking about that last night.
Because you nurture them and you're like, hey,
Totally.
I'm right here.
There was that very moment that actually happened. And when I started Baby Steals, I was really obsessed with a diaper bag brand called Jujubee.
Oh yeah, they're so cute.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
adorable. But I thought to myself, I'll know I've made it if I can ever get Jujubee to be on Baby Steals. But I didn't think at the time that would even be possible. So about 4 months in, it really wasn't that long. I'll never forget this moment. I'm shopping at Walmart with my 2 kids, and I get a phone call from San Clemente, California, and I thought, that couldn't possibly be Jujubee. I knew that was their headquarters. And I answer the phone, and it's like, Jana, this is Joe Croft, owner of Jujubee. And I literally, my knees buckled.
That's so cool. Oh no, that's so cool.
I grabbed onto the edge of the Walmart cart, and I was looking, and I'm looking at the kids going, oh my gosh. Anyway, now he's a great friend, and, it's funny to even think back that I was so nervous. And we've done business with them ever since.
No, I just love the thing about the kids. Shh, mommy's being professional. Shh.
I know.
That's so funny.
Right in the middle of Walmart, right?
That is so epic, though. That's really cool.
Yeah.
All right, so right now, what is like, in terms of, what are you seeing the biggest push for? What is everybody totally digging like on the mom site? I mean, what's like the hottest thing right now?
So really what's changed a lot over the last 10 years is our audience has really grown. Meaning
Hugely.
we start with Baby Steals, all of these, at one point it was just such a craze to even just get on the website because our website would crash. It was amazing. But now,
It's a good problem to have. It really is. Yeah.
It really is. I would love to go back to those days, although technology and our site has improved so much that it would be really difficult to crash the website at this point.
I know it's so fast. I've been on, I was on Kid Steals a while ago, and it was incredibly fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that they've grown and everything, that's one of the main reasons we started She Steals. So the biggest seller we have right now is actually, it's on for the next hour or two. It's Muckluck's footwear. So
Get out.
Yeah. So it's really, footwear for women right now is what is just going crazy, and particularly the Muckluck's brand. Yeah, there she goes. And I actually think...
I'm not shopping. This is research. Keep
Exactly. So Muckluck's tends to do extremely well, especially this time of year, for sure.
Oh, I love footwear, though, because it doesn't matter if you've gained 10 pounds. It's like your foot is always the same.
That's so true.
Unless you're pregnant, and then everything goes straight
of
to
course.
HE double hockey sticks.
Yeah.
All right, so what's next on your evil vision? I mean, what's on conquering the planet? What's next?
Yeah, so what's next I actually just completed. So it's now... In the past, the only way as a product inventor or as a brand to be on our site is to become the daily deal. And as a shopper, though, the biggest thing we'd always get is, well, I came to your site, but you're only selling diaper bags. But I was looking for baby shoes, or I wanted a jacket for my baby, but you didn't have any, so I left. And that always crushed me, that I've got people coming to my website, because that's really difficult to do. Getting someone to come to a
Once
website.
you're here, I want to keep you forever.
Exactly. So now we actually transitioned into a marketplace, and what that means is
Very cool.
Yeah. So if you don't like the daily deal, or you're not looking for something that's currently being promoted on the homepage, you can search for anything you want, either through our categories or just typing in on the top right what you're looking for. We now have, a year ago we had the daily deal on baby steals and kid steals and scrapbook steals and she steals. Now, we still have that, but if you dig deeper, we have over, my word, probably 300,000 different products for sale at all times.
You pulled together that kind of inventory in 12 months?
Yes. However, it's virtual.
Wow.
In that, I used to have a 15,000 square foot warehouse by the airport. We were shipping out all the orders ourselves, and we still do quite a bit of shipping of our own items. But now we're allowing people to create a store on our own website, if you will.
That is so smart.
Yeah, it's very similar to Amazon in a way that
Yeah.
when you go to Amazon, it's kind of rare that you actually get the package from Amazon. It looks like it, but it's typically shipped by someone else. And that's really what's kind of the new climate in e-commerce, is that. And so we were able to make that transition, and so now it's not just the daily deal. You can buy thousands of other items that you like at really good prices too.
See, this is one of the things I love about your site, though, because I know that you have some of the huge ones, obviously, that we've talked about, but you do have smaller mom and pop stores that would be crushed if they tried to open a brick and mortar and try to start their own business now. But they've got a good idea, so they come to you and they say, could I do this as a store? And you're like, yeah. I mean,
Yes.
that opens up this whole new revenue option for people who think they've got something smart, but they don't have anywhere to go with it.
And you just totally epitomized my favorite thing about what I do. I absolutely love to find really cool, interesting brands, because I can see a product and know if it's going to be a winner. I mean, after 10 years of doing this.
Oh man.
I mean, after 10 years of doing this, it's you kind of know what's going to happen with it. And so I love helping people bring their product, get it online, market it to other people, and then see what happens to them afterward. It's so rewarding. It's almost like creating a startup with your own startup and seeing it feeds
It's true, though. You're right. It's like you were all my children. I've done
Yes,
this.
exactly.
That's so cool.
Yeah, so that's my favorite thing about what I do.
Okay, what's today's daily steal on baby steals?
Baby steals, well, it's going to switch now, and I don't even know what it's going to be, but it's about to switch here. And right now, I believe it is Choose by Jack and Lily.
I've got to go into my inbox. But
Oh, wait,
my
that's right, it's
God.
the Red Dolly swimwear. Okay.
That's the retro mommy. Oh, they're so cute.
Isn't that adorable?
Oh, my
Yeah.
voice is pitching higher. That means I'm. When you get really excited and the tone of your voice is like only heard by bees because you're so excited. Yeah, okay, we'll stop. Okay, so once again, it's steals.com. She's got everything laid out here so you can see all the different stores. But it's so much fun to shop. And by the way, if you would like to shop today, this is just a thought, you can go to any one of them. And if you hashtag Todd and Erin, then it's just a nice way for them to know where you came from. It makes Jana like me a little bit more. And since I'm sucking up to her because I really like her stuff, that helps us. Just a thought. This is so cool. Are you going to come back? Because this is so fun.
I would love to. I would absolutely love to. Let's do it.
It would be fun to talk about ways to start businesses too with women, because I know you've been really good about that. But there's a lot of trial and error. It'd be nice to skip past some of that stuff.
Totally. Yeah, I'd be more than willing to.
The dark mistress of internet, ladies and gentlemen, this is Jana Francis from Steals.com. We'll be right back.